trust is the foundation of all relationships. And I'm not talking about the trust that says, oh, you don't trust that I'm going to not steal your wallet. It's the trust that you can be open and honest with me. That is the foundation of relationships. Let's start with Frances Frey's book, Unleashed. She talks about basically a trust triangle, and that everybody has, these three things that will develop trust. And if you're getting it wrong, you go back to what she calls a wobble. As a leader or someone who's trying to develop trust, you want to look at three things. One, are you being authentic? Because people will see right through that if you're not being your authentic self. Two, is logic. Are you delivering whatever's in your message? Is it logical? If not, people will have a hard time trusting you. And lastly, are you empathetic to the other person? Does your message have compassion and empathy? And can you really put yourself in the other person's shoes? So these are Frances Frey's, what she positions as the three core drivers of trust. After reading Frances Frey's book, I was able, after conversations, to go back and see which wobble. Was it authenticity? Was I not being my authentic self? Was I not being logical with whoever I was talking to? Was my logic sound? And lastly, was I being empathetic or not? Because to her point, you can usually trace it back to one of those three things. And so as leaders, we want to be aware of those three things going into that conversation. One of these three areas may be a wobble for you, whether it's logic, empathy, or authenticity. And of course, going into those conversations, think about those three things and lean into which is your strength. Make sure that it really shows bright and people will be able to latch on to that.